Hi, my name is Terry, and I'm a volunteer at the California Academy of Sciences. Let's talk about snakes. What do you think of when you think about snakes? Believe it or not, snakes are a very important animal. For example, simply by eating, they help us control animals that we don't want around, like rats. Snakes happen to think that rats are a tasty meal. Do you think they're tasty? Not me. Give me a burger. But that leaves me with a question. How do snakes catch their prey? Now, if you're thinking some use venom and some squeeze or constrict, both answers are correct. At the Academy, we have a number of venomous snakes. Can you think of one? I thought of a rattlesnake. For a rattlesnake's venom to be effective, the snake has to inject its venom into the muscle tissue of its prey. There are scientists who study snake fangs for the design and function of needles. But not all venoms that come from snake fangs are the same. There are many toxins that go into different venoms. For example, the rattlesnake has at least two. It has a hemotoxin that affects the blood of the animal, and the animal bleeds to death inside its own skin. It has a neurotoxin that affects the nervous system and paralyzes the animal. Venom kills the animal. Dinner. And then there are the snakes that kill by constriction or squeezing. We have a number of those at the Academy as well. There's a snake that tells us in its very name how it catches its prey. Can you think of it? If you said boa constrictor, you know your snakes. The very word constrictor tells you that it constricts or squeezes its prey. But what happens then? Scientists used to think that these snakes, like the boa, suffocated their prey. But they have come to learn they merely squeeze it tight enough to cut off its blood supply. Blood can't get to the heart stops, the animal dies. Dinner. But now that a snake has its dinner, how does it eat it? Well, you'll have to watch the next video to get that answer. But once a snake is through eating dinner, how long does it go between meals? Any guesses? A snake can go for weeks between meals. I couldn't do that. Could you? But snakes only strike for a couple of different reasons. A, they're hungry, like we just saw, or B, they feel threatened. But say, I have a little project for you. The next time you go to the zoo, visit the snakes. See if you can tell which ones are venomous and which ones are constrictors. I'll give you a hint. Venomous snakes are going to have fangs, they're going to have narrow vertical pupils in their eyes, and most of them will have a triangular-shaped head, except for the coral snake that has a rounded head. Constrictors will have no fangs, they'll have rounded pupils in their eye, and most of their heads are rather round, except for the ones that mimic venomous snakes. But say, if you're in the San Francisco area, come and see our snakes at the California Academy of Sciences in Golden Gate Park. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the Academy.